Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and this is what has shown up in your news. Today is Wednesday, the 28th day of February in the year 2024. Water thieves strike again. Okay, I must apologize, I did not have time to go through the inner parts of your articles, so I can just look at the titles and you can just go through them, and maybe you can make comments, let people know what you think of what showed up in your news. I'm on YouTube, I have my channel there. I invite you to make comments. School cry, Lester Vaughan teachers upset over lack of communication, and the cell tower protesters, they went a step further. They took their matter to court. Okay, this is what showed up in your news. BWA water connection alert for certain areas. Porters Road, St. James, and there are other places. Santia refutes Cherry's charges. Some people are saying that when you do give, some, not him per se, but when you do give other people that have those types of equipments, when you give them work, you're not too pleased on the outcome, and sometimes they do get the money for the work they do, and they spend their money on other things, and they don't really like supply themselves and their business with the materials they'll need for the next job that's coming up. They're not investing in themselves. They're usually investing in probably young people, young people, and just doing their own thing. But yeah, a lot of people had something to say about what Anderson said, and it was negative. It was very negative. Ministry knocks for timing of midterm break. Ministry knocked for timing of midterm break. Whatever that. This is Paul. Is that James Paul? And here it is. This is where they went to court. The people who are the residents who are against the tower is the Digicel tower. BWA looking at harsher penalties. Estimates set for today. You saw where there was a photo going around of Ralph Thorne, and there it is assumed that that was the meeting that he was sitting in on, and he was fast asleep. Yearwood, Ronnie Yearwood is saying borrowing has Barbados in a debt trap. Well, it was that way when they were in too. Immigration officer gets more time. I talked about this under a separate video. This price compliance was a very interesting article. I invite you to read it. I think it was in the Nation News, where it talked about all of the people and the money and the resources that it took to get Barbados off the gray list. They had to invite the credit unions and the banks and everyone, the central bank, and some unions had to merge, like not unions that credit unions had to merge together. They said it was a big feat, a big job to get off the gray list. And just knowing, I think that if people knew what it took to get off that gray list, they would move differently in doing business in Barbados, because it's really easy to get on but really hard to get off. And some businesses have to close down or merge or whatever they have to do to clean themselves up. It's a big job, and this article explained it very well. And I invite you, this was the Nation News, the price of compliance. And they talked about a significant amount of monetary and human resources were spent trying to get off the gray list. Very interesting article. They're talking about Boy Scouts in this one. heritage destruction, business in the city educated on workplace wellness. Yeah, this is something that they said was coming down the road that they were doing. Mother struggling to make ends meet. She's not the only one. Okay. Hold out owners accountable. Who else? Yeah, they need to be held accountable. This is regarding the recent dog attacks in Barbados. This is the international news section here. Talks about Haiti. Elder care pressure. I cannot believe that there are no laws to stem what's happening with the elder care program and people, like when they're taking the elderly person's money. That's theft, and I don't understand how that's something that is talked about. Like, you have no way to stem it. You cannot even take it to court. You can't call the cops. I mean, what are you saying? What are you saying? This should be all neatly packaged and something that can be easily done and policed. Sharia makes impact on global stage. Wednesday's woman baffled farmers, no clear reasons over low level of chicken production. Roadworks in the city still happening. Good. C.O. Williams construction. Kensington, a new road in St. Michael. More elderly with dementia. The officials outline more needs. Officials outline need for more caregivers and training. Okay. Yes, it's a lot of work. The country is wary of the impact of climate measures and on trade. Online classes for Lester Vaughn. This is your chief education officer here. Bradshaw. AI brings new opportunities. Former BIMAP head passes on. There's something there that you don't want to miss, whoever he is. Here it is again. They're talking about Anderson Sherry, and he's saying that no road works from government for small man. They're saying it's just a lot of hot air coming from him. They're talking about dogs here again. Much more required to help black businesses. They're talking about animal law again here, animal laws. Plans in works for better service. Merger of social service departments on the way. Welfare moves to attract rentals. I thought this happened already, but they're saying that now they're supposed to be paying the landlords on time. People would put their property up for rental within this welfare, whatever it is, with the government. But then they say the government would pay 6 months later, whatever. They will get the money, but it was always late, and that was a big problem. So I think they're working on getting the landlords money monthly. 1,100 were weaned off welfare. Okay, they're talking about this lady again. She was a Wednesday woman. And this is the end of your news. David Anthony Drayton. is the last part of your news. Okay, so this is what showed up in your news. This is a combination of yesterday the 27th and today the 28th of February, and hopefully I won't be so tired. Tomorrow I'll bring you what's in the news tomorrow, but sometimes I do. I am human. I get tired, and this is a one-woman show. So yeah, so tomorrow is what, Thursday? If all goes well, I will speak to you then. Have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. This is Sherry Veronica.